Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're giving away the 5th and final gold pass of the 46,000 subscriber giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max one entry. All the other guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. You guys know how much I love this Dragon Rider army. As you can see, the equipment's there. You can play around with them. I will show off different versions. But the key things we're changing is we are adding 2 ice block spells in. There's 2 main reasons for them. One, I like to use with the queen to keep the giant alive for a long time. Or you could use it on your RC charge when things get a little bit hairy. I'm going to show off a replay. Then we're going to take this out into Legends League. Okay, here we go for the first base. Pretty common base, actually. You see this a ton. But what do I want to do? Well, with my world champion, I want to carve out a section of the base. To do that, I could enter in from whichever kind of compartment I want. But what I decided on, okay, so look, we could go from 12 o'clock. Sure, we could go from 3 o'clock. They're kind of the same compartment. Same thing with 6 o'clock, but then there is the Giga Bomb there. The left-hand side, however, if at 9 o'clock, I see this multi-archer tower. If we snipe this out, my world champion should stick in this compartment, and I want her to get her in towards the monolith and have that taken care of, and even lure out the CC, which is actually great in my book. So we're going to wait here. World champion pops in. Going to start sniping some stuff out. I'm actually going to get a baby dragon down at this wizard tower right here, just to hopefully get some damage on it, maybe take it out. At this point, I should have been counting the shots, and you guys should have been too, because I could have got a quicker invisibility. That way we could have not ran too far in towards the inferno. It doesn't really end up mattering because I have my world champion in here. I could have used the ice block spell there. I decide to slow it down a little bit later once I enter in this multi-gear tower. I don't know how I felt about it, if it was a smart decision to do. Would have been nice to get some more additional healing, but I still used it. Use the invisibility, and there's 2 key options, because remember, you're still getting the aura effect from the World Champion, so the damage is still being done to the actual tower, which is kind of nice. At this point, I saw my World Champion. She's going to path in towards this Expo, take care of this scatter shot. Once the scatter shot goes down, I'm going to use one more invisibility. That's it, because now I know my World Champion is going to get nuked by that Giga Bomb. As that's all taken care of, you're probably wondering, Aki, where are you going to hand it with your queen? Well, look, the World Champion pretty much cleared all that. The the Dragon Riders target defense to defense, so they're actually really easy to path. So what I thought is, from this house, I could put my queen in. She's going to set off the invisibility tower in the core of the base, hopefully take care of this sweeper right here as well. Look at this, queen fires a shot, gets the sweeper out too. She's going to start setting up this funnel. What I'm going to do is get a bunch of debt collectors out. What I should have done is put that ice block spell down right away to make sure the giant doesn't take too much damage. I still end up doing it in a timely manner. This way, my queen doesn't actually get in there. I'm going to use the warden ability. One version I'm going to really show off is because our warden ability doesn't, it just kind of acts like the healing tome. You could honestly just drop it and add in the healing tome and rage. Works better. Minion Prince ability is just going to be perfect. Frost over everything in that core. At this point, my giant survived for a very long time. Minion Prince did its thing. I have 8 minions, 4 left over now, just to splash around, get some cleanup going. But the base is pretty much well and smacked. We'll go 4 times speed through this. We still have an invisibility that I decided to use on some Dragon Riders. Got a bunch of overkill here, as you can see, but really a really awesome attack strategy. I said it really 1,000 times there. I apologize, but still, I love it. You guys know how much a big fan I am of the Dragon Riders, but I'll see you guys in the next attack now. Okay, time to do this next attack here. I'm going to show the same equipment again, but then we will start changing it up for the following attacks. But let's see what we can do. Okay, base like this, we got 2 sweepers pushing away from the town hall. Got to be slightly careful of that, because I could run into some serious problems, but we can actually snipe that out easy too if I line up a shot from this army camp, I should say. Boom, both of them gone. One of the air defenses too. And then watch what I'm going to do. Ice block spell. There. Bunch of debt collectors. World champion. Pop her ability. And I'm going to let the queen do her thing. I could actually waited for my queen this time around, but that was kind of my bad. Another ice block. And now let's focus on just the Royal Champion herself, because we want to make sure she gets a decent path for herself. Made that Expo invis, which is actually a little bit of a mistake by me. Am I going to lose my Royal Champion? Oh, I just lost my Royal Champion. And I kind of allowed that to happen. Massive mistake, though, but it's okay. I still can overcome this. Let's go like this. Queen is doing fine. I'm going to use a really late Warden ability now because I kind of messed that up. But hey, it is what it is. Troops moving. We're going to get them through this Giga bomb here. And then we're going to have to like rage them up. Give them some serious support in this area. Stone Slammer's going to get melted. At this point, I'm going to use invisibilities on Dragon Riders, I think. Like, that's all I can really do. More invis. Invis at the top side. Minion Princess stayed frosted the whole time. So more invisibilities over here just to keep him alive. But you know what? Even with that Royal Champion loss, I think we should totally be fine. Minion Prince ability. Look, we're going to get the Henchman Puppet out front. And then my Minion Prince is going to clear up this backside of the base. Guys, this just goes to show how crazy this strategy still is with just a completely biffed Royal Champion dive. We're going to get the 3-star. I'm going to make another invisibility for my Minion Prince to make sure he stays alive. But yeah, this is a pretty good 3-star here with a minute still left. So goes to show, pretty solid base here, close to max. You can mess it up and still get some solid 3-stars. But I will see you guys in the next attack where we'll change up some equipment. This is the other version I've been working with, which is the Healing Tome and Rage Gem. Again, a pretty solid combination. Let's go give this one a try. I still think the Eternal Tome is a little bit safer, but hey, that might just be me. Okay, 2 sweepers. Open area around the town hall. It's not like we're blimping it, so that's fine. Queen, we can focus in a minute. Let's go with the Royal Champion instead of funnel. All these heroes are got a good coverage around the base. So maybe I could go a little bit off angled into one of these side compartments, which are all kind of the same. So let's go. Let's pop the Royal Champion ability. Not waste too much time. Hand on the invisibility. She takes the ricochet cannon out next. That's actually great for me. At this point, what's she going to go for? She goes for the scatter shot. And then she should run in towards this area. This time, let's actually focus on not having our Royal Champion go down, because we don't want to act that dumb. But we got to be careful, because with that Town Hall raining down shots, you guys can be in that like stress zone of your Royal Champion going down. But now we got that big mortar active too. So what we're going to do here is be a little bit quick with these invisibilities just to make sure our Royal Champion makes it through here. Once we get this 3rd shot off. Oh, did I lose my Royal Champion? Nope. Nice. Next invis is down. Was really quick actually on that one, and she did end up going down. It's fine though. Let's get a baby dragon. We're going to fire a queen shot kind of from this hero hall. Perfect. We should be able to get all the remaining air defenses are gone. How crazy is that? And then we're going to use a frost on the giant. In between that funnel we've kind of created, let's get our Dragon Riders in. Minion Prince, Slammer, another Deck Collector, and another Frost. Just to make sure that giant does not go down. Pop the Warden ability here, get some healing going. I'm going to do a free spell on that Inferno, which is great. I need my Minion Prince to stay with the regular army. Let's get minions down on the RC stuff. Let's see. Invisibility on these Dragon Riders by the Town Hall is great. But I'm going to have to fire a Minion Prince. Oh, Minion Prince didn't take the right angle. Now he does. There we go. Look at that. That's all I was waiting for. Because now the backside is completely kind of taken care of, I should say. I shouldn't really say taken care of because we could be still in some trouble. But with our Minion Prince there, we have dragons from the Stone Slammer. And this should last enough that I can get these Dragon Riders with my Minion Prince in. Because, again, this is the key thing with Dragon Riders. They're defense targeting. So you don't really have to stress too hard. They will take out majority of them. That Poison Tower is probably going to be a little bit of my nemesis. But if we can take this multi-archer tower down with the Minion Prince's last shot there, really, really nice. And these dragons should be able to play cleanup. Let's get some archers down here. So a little bit closer than, say, I probably would have liked. I didn't notice anything crazy difference with the Healing Tome. I'll do one more attack with it just to see, kind of get a more thorough kind of look at it though. Okay, here we go again. We're going to go round 2 with this version, but then I'm going to show off another really cool version that you guys have not seen. Or you guys have seen, but we weren't using it before. Okay, Royal Champion. You know what? I might just get her to walk down this flank again in towards the monolith, and that is fine by me. So let's get her shots going right away. Queen, we can probably snipe out shots from... Ooh, that fire spinner there. It's active anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And if you need, you can go Frost right away. But World Champion's doing good. Invis down. Do not want to take any excess damage. I'm just going to focus in. If she goes towards a sweeper, I'm actually really, really happy with that. So I'm going to get this invisibility down while she's already pathing that direction. Next invis down here. The Town Hall, remember, does so much damage. You have to be a little bit careful. Let's see. Oh, I pushed her back towards the left-hand side. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go like this. Because I got to keep these invisibilities kind of flowing. Next shot. Oh, yeah, I lost my World Champion for sure. Oh, my gosh. It's just like that today. I'm going to go Baby Dragon over here to see if we can get that Fire Spinner out. Okay, nice. Queen kind of right here at this tile. Fire that shot off. Didn't get that backside sweeper like I was intending. We're going to go like this. Frost on the Giant. And then we're going to kind of... Actually, you know what? We might just fly into this zone here. I know it looks a little bit crazy, but I think it actually might help me out more. Another Frost on the Giant. Minions down as well. We're going to go Freeze Spell. We're going to go Warden ability right now. Get that Healing Tome. Make sure it helps us out. I'm going to Rage it alongside this Minion Prince ability to kind of get through the Town Hall. Look at that Giant. It's alive. My Queen's doing good. I'm going to make her go Invis. Start spreading around some archers, maybe a barb here. But as you guys can see, the Dragon Riders are everywhere. My Minion Prince is sadly going to get locked onto by that air defense, which is obviously not good. But we have so many Dragon Riders opposite of that. I still think we will be totally fine. Got that multi-archer tower down. Giant still alive. It usually lasts the whole attack now. Okay, not all the time, but for the most part, you can get it to last like that because of how strong that ice block spell is. And it mixes just so perfectly with this army. But for the next attack, we are actually going to be bringing out the Eternal Tome and the Lava Loon Puppet. I know, some of you probably think, Aki, what the heck are you doing? Well, remember, now when the Lava Loon Puppets get deployed, they actually use the Eternal Tome. So that's going to be nice. But I'll see you there. Here we go. We're finally using the Lava Loon Puppet. Is it any good? Well, we shall see. But I'm really liking the ice block on either the World Champion charge or using it with the Queen. But let's lock in here. World Champion. Maybe just take out another flank, kind of. So like this Archer Tower, walk down in towards the Monolith. Or you could do the same thing, get the Ricochet Cannon and walk down in towards the Multi-Archer Tower. And then we could funnel in towards this kind of Mortar Wizard Tower area with our Dragon Rider. So let's give that a shot. Enough explaining. We'll get a Baby Dragon in for some cleanup actually too. Why not? And then as you can see, the World Champion might run into a ton of damage in towards that Multi-Archer Tower. And that's probably where I'll go and use the ice block. Because watch, she's going to push in towards here. Next invisibility down. I think she's going to go towards the top side. Is she not? Yeah, she is. Okay, that's fine. Here, at least we don't have to deal with the Giga Bomb, which is good. But I do have to still deal with the Town Hall. So I got to be quick with these invisibilities. We're stuck in the NATO. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to ice block during that. Because A, she can eat some of this damage, which is fine. Same with the Poison Tower. Then I'm going to go Invis. Because this should push her in towards that Ice Golem, which is fine. I don't actually want that Ice Golem, though. Let's go that Inferno I want. Nice. Okay, what did I just do? That was so silly. Okay, it's okay. Let's go Invis like this. Wake that mortar back up. Now, Queen, we're going to fire a shot to get some air defenses out. Let's do that. Perfect. Both of them gone. Deck collectors. Ice on the Giant. More deck collectors. And then in that time period, we could probably get everything down here. Boom. Minion Prince. Slammer. We're going to go early freeze spell because we do have to actually deal with a ton of damage here, which I'm not too nervous about. We're going to go Warden ability. Look at the Lava Hound. Oh my gosh. The Lava Puppet. Jeez Louise. Let's rage it up. See what it can do here. Can it do a ton of damage? I think it actually can. Oh, whoa. This is not too bad. Like, it's actually kind of shredding, so it is a little bit of a difference. Noticeable. But is it a change that I'd make constantly? That I'm not too sure of just yet. But under Rage, it actually did kind of cool, and it's nice that it actually survives a lot longer. And when you ask me, Aki, how do you deal with the heroes? Guys, do you see those dragons in the CC? They're really nice. They help you out. And now every hero is gone. Bunch of Dragon Riders left. Giants left. I Man, Ice Block spell works really nicely with that giant combination or with the roll champion charge like we used there. So we're going to do one more attack, I think, as you guys are probably getting the idea. But hey, super strong. I love the Dragon Riders. You guys know it's one of my top strategies for me to use, but I hope you're using it too. But I'll see you guys in the next attack. Okay, for the last attack, what I wanted to actually include here was a little bit of a fail. Reason for this is a couple key things. Okay, watch this. We're going to get our roll champion in, right? I saw the fire spinner. I want to clear out that flank. That was a pretty good decision. I make one little error I feel like I should discuss at least. We'll speed up till I get my roll champion in. Did I really need to drop a baby dragon down for cleanup right away? I kind of just lured out the Teslas. Were they going to get lured automatically? Sure. But then it kind of directed my pathing a little bit weird. She goes right in towards that ricochet cannon. I'm actually not too mad at that, genuinely, but I still was a little bit worried. She's at kind of 50% health. I just got to be sure about these invisibilities because remember, we are going in towards that fire spinner. Roll champion charge so far is actually going great. I'm not mad at this at all because watch. She's going to move through here. She can move through that archer tower. And then here, boom, she's in towards that fire spinner. And I am a totally happy camper. That poison tower will go down due to the aura damage. World champion here makes it through the fire spinner. I'm going to make that expo invis. At this point, she should run in towards that multi-gear tower. I'm going to use the frost on her to just soak up damage, but then also get some more aura damage off on the multi-gear tower and monolith. Queen, fire her shot. Take out 2 air defenses on target. Now, you tell me if I made a mistake. I used a frost a little bit earlier than I maybe would have liked on the giant. And then from the top side, I funnel in my Dragon Riders with the Warden and the Minion Prince. So we're charging in here. The only thing that sucks, guys, is watch this Minion Prince ability. I regret having it run so far out. I could have probably popped the Warden ability right now as we were taking a ton of damage to these Dragon Riders. But hey, I got a little bit slow. Watch my Minion Prince. I thought he targeted that builder hut or like watch his scattershot area, but it actually turns around when I didn't see it because it was locked onto the king and I fired the ability. Am I going to say that's 100% the change that made this attack not turn into a 3-star? Low key, because we were going to frost over the town hall, the monolith, and fire spitter, but now this time we actually have to go in towards it. Sucks, but let's go 4 times speed because I do want to watch this. Dragons try doing their best. We do end up getting the town hall, but we fall just short of a 3-star. Could that have been the thing? Maybe, but I sadly do blame myself for that Minion Prince shot. I still think it should have been a 3-star, but hey, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Still wanted to explain that, but thank you so much for watching. Remember to join for the 5th and final gold pass of the 46,000 subscriber giveaway. I will see you guys again very soon. Peace out.